Good evening, everybody. There we are again. Fully clothed. Yep. Jeans on. Put on my cold wet shoes again from this afternoon. Today we're gonna try to see some beavers. I know of at least one out here. It's almost time for him to come out, so him or her, I don't know. Let's see what's gonna happen on the river. Oh, my kayak almost left without me. I just saw a frog. Okay. So I've seen one thing. Oh, another one. It's tiny, but that's okay. Now, I don't mind getting wet feet, but I do mind getting wet trousers. So let's see how we're gonna do this. Well, actually, I do mind wet feet because it's not that warm anymore. Will I make this without getting my trousers wet? Yeah, I did. There's also a lot of fish activity on the water. Not sure what I'm gonna see. It's not that cold. Just a little bit. It was a pretty warm day today, so everything that's cooling down is... I'm stuck. Oh, come on. Really? There's some water dripping on my head. With a T. H-A-T. This is the first time that I'm on the water this late. Oh, come on. I'm scraping the bottom. Because the water level is pretty low. Now I have to try to steer myself free for a bit. Also, I have to think about a strategy, because the beaver is coming from there and it will go over there. If I'm gonna hang out in between, it will never go to the other side. And it doesn't matter, because if it's on the other side, it won't come back. Yesterday I saw him swim from the south bank to the north bank and then disappear in the woods. I also hope the mosquitoes aren't awake. Not yet, please. Because I did not think about any repellent. I've got repellent, I just didn't put it on. If it gets a little warmer, then I will go on the water at night with some flashlights. I did that last year and it was pretty cool. Except for one thing, orientation is a bitch in the dark. I mean, underwater it was doable, but as soon as I was out of the water and I was back in my tent, I really didn't know anymore where I was. That was a very stupid thing to experience. From other experience, I know that when I am on the water and the beaver is on the water, it doesn't mind that much, unless you come too close. Much too close. But let's first concentrate on the fish. I'm seeing a lot of fish on the surface, but I also know they are pretty tiny. It looks like a lot, but mostly it's not. That's a rhyme. No, it's not. Yeah, I notice it's not very warm, so I'm glad I fully dressed up for this expedition. I also now know that it's cooling down very fast. It's not really an evening to go fishing. There was a bit of a bigger fish over there. Something is hunting over there. The problem over here is I see a lot, but I have no idea what they are. The small fish, okay, no problem. But the bigger hunts, I haven't seen any pike, I haven't seen any perch. Zero, none. But something is hunting. Maybe it's the chubs, I don't really know. They are eating mostly flies and weeds. I will rotate the camera because that's way more interesting than that stupid head of mine. That's worth a picture. Beautiful sunset, calm waters, amazing. I could have brought my drone, but again, I want to see the beavers, and if I have to concentrate on my drone as well, it won't last very long. Flight time of my drone is 20 minutes, that's inclusive landing and taking off, or the other way around, however you want to see it. That's too much of a hustle right now. Like I said earlier today, I'm not gonna do that. But then again, I'm not home yet, so I have plenty of time left. Again, I see some bigger fish swimming around. I only see the waves on the water. I hope I can catch the beaver entering the water, because then I also know where it lives. I'm not gonna harass the beaver, no problem. I just want to have a good time and enjoy nature. My trousers are getting wet. Ah, another big carp or something like it swimming ahead of me. You can see the waves in the water. Can you? Yeah, well, maybe. This is so cool to do. Absolutely amazing. And again, it doesn't happen much that the water is this quiet. I'm in the Rhone Delta with mistral winds. Come on, beaver, it's time. I'm gonna go to the other side to see what the carp's doing. My best guess is they are spreading all over the water to go feeding or anything like that. One problem is, whilst I'm doing this, I can't see the beaver behind me. So I have to check every now and then. The current water level where I am at is around 1 meter. I still didn't fix my sonar. I might try to do that today. Not today. Tomorrow. I cannot troubleshoot the whole setup in my caravan. I have to be in my kayak unless I dismount my the sonar from the boat. That's something I do not want to do. Unless I need to do that, but for now I see no reason for that. Listen to the birds. No beaver yet. I also know that around this time the bigger catfish will come out. Whoa! Did you hear that? I have no idea where that came from. A very big splash. It's not the first time that I hear that at this spot. Why did I hear a splash and don't see any waves? By the way, that's a typical beaver splash. That's a warning. I'm not scared, I was just a little bit shocked because it was really close. Still not sure what it was because I do not see any waves. Well, it's still a meter deep, so if I'm getting attacked, you never know. I won't drown. But still, I do not know what that was. I hope the microphone picked that up. Nah, that's the second time I hear it. Exactly on that spot. The last time was last year, by the way, but beavers don't move that easy. Sorry Nicole, I'm using English for this video. I hope that's okay. I wanted to spot some fish nearby. There's a beaver. There you went. So it was a beaver. Cool, it was pretty close. I do not know about the video footage, but it was close. And it just drove away. It did not warn me, so it was pretty relaxed. Where did he go? Usually they will dive and then swim a couple of meters, 10, 20, 30, and then go to the surface again. Well, the beavers are awake. That's one conclusion I can draw. I see another beaver, I think. Straight ahead. I'm almost sure. Yeah, that must be a beaver. I do not know how much the camera picks that up, but I see a big V wave and it's coming straight at me. If I stay calm, it might not dive away. Yeah, it's a beaver. How cool, already seen two. It's to the right part of the screen. It's going to the bank. Give me some money. Oh, she is checking me out. It dove away, went underwater. Wow. I restarted recording, so I have a better way to edit this. That beaver was 5 meters away. Oh, so cool. Where's the other one? I haven't seen the one I was looking for, for some reason. But come on, that was pretty cool. Close to my kayak, swimming around, checking me out. Well, anyone else? Those beavers are pretty cool, right? If I keep my cool, they will just swim around. But if I show myself too much, they will warn you. They will splash on the water with their tail. I had some engagements about that with my rubber boat years ago. So we have 2 beavers now. One in front of me and one to my left. Although I do not know where it went. Usually they dive underwater in one direction, but they come up somewhere else. Completely different. Mostly, not always. Well, I got the footage that I wanted. That's why I'm on the water. And I can't stay too long because it's getting dark. Two beavers at first try. I have no idea where they went. Not seeing anyone anymore. I'm really sure that when I go downstream along the bank, I will get a warning or two. But again, that's just a warning, right? It's not an attack or something like that. I do not know if they attack or not. I should look that up. For my safety and the beaver safety. Ah, there's a beaver again. Straight ahead. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer, although it's pretty far away. Yeah, I'll never make it. It's getting cold. I don't like that. Let's just observe what it's gonna do. It will for sure go on the bank. It went underwater. I don't see it anymore. Yeah, it climbed on the bank. I'm not even going to try to film it because it's a very dark beaver against a very dark background. And now it's gone. Where does the foam come from? I don't see the beaver anymore, and for me it's time to slowly go back to the campsite before I have to get out in the total pitch dark. There's another beaver. It's on the right side of the screen. It's now in the middle of the screen. He or she doesn't like me. Let's go a little closer. Just for once. It's now right in front of me. It might give me a warning. Be prepared for the big splash. 3, 2, 1. I told you. That can't be the same one. Let's see. Look at that. This one is a bit smaller. It's now in front of the kayak. Okay, one more splash. Thank you. There's the other one again. Now I have 2, 3. There's one over at the tree. There's one over there. And there was one over there. It's busy. One is coming directly at me. I'm seeing 2 at once now. That's one. That's number 2. Probably very hard to see. Crazy. Still, I should not forget to go back to the campsite because it's getting dark. I'll leave them at bay, but it was cool to see. I'm seeing the other one again. Yeah, that was worth it. Oh, there he is again. It's in the middle of the screen. No, I don't want to chase it away, so I'm just hanging on here. That's not a small one. They are as big as a small dog. Not a very small dog, but not a tiny one either. Or a big one. Go on, go home. I won't bother you. What did I'm not even close. Okay. Never mind. Let's go back to the campsite. Because I'm starting to freeze. And then I can get in the water again with my feet. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh. But I don't have a choice either. I choose for this. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm still not completely well, I know that. Will take some time. Why? Big fish. To my left. But that's relative because actually I have no idea. It's a little bit bigger than the small fish. Which of course is very easy, right? If you're a big fish, you might be bigger than a small fish. It's not that small. You can't see the fish, you can only see the waves. There was actually somebody trying to come directly at me. And then turned away. I'm almost sure that's carp. And I would come down and I'd go down there and fish for carp, but it will be too cold for me. And I want to say goodbye to my neighbor. He's here with his bike and he will bike on tomorrow. We had a couple of small chats today and yesterday. We ate together, we had pizza. That's always nice. I'm not really somebody who binds to other people, but especially not on the campsite. But there's always the one, right? So it's time to find my socks and to dry shoes and turn on the heat in my caravan. before I freeze to death, and I have to try to do this without going on the ground, which isn't very easy. But then again, I know my way. I just have to maneuver a little bit different. What time will it be? 10? 9:30? I do not know. Because again, I did not bring a phone. And why would I on the water? I don't have a watch. Well, I got 6, but I never wear them for reasons. I mean, clocks everywhere. In my car, at work, on the computer. Can I make it? Can I make it without getting my feet wet again? That's gonna be tough. Let's try again. If there's a will, there's a way. Maybe, or maybe not. It doesn't care. I mean, I don't care and it doesn't matter. I hope my trousers stay dry. Oh wait, I actually did that. I can get out without getting my feet wet, I think. Oh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be very tough. But if you don't try, you'll never make it. The biggest problem is my kayak would go away and then I fall. I made it. And the frog is happy too. Okay. Now I have to rotate my kayak without losing it. I could say that wouldn't be the first time, but that's a lie because I never did lose my kayak. So, out of the mud. Hi. Yeah, he's heavy, and I'm not that big. I think I don't even weigh twice as much as the kayak does. Go figure. So, and now I can't tell you what the weight of the kayak is. It's pretty heavy. Well, that was my beaver trip. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you, Ardèche River, for showing me all that. Let's go back to that nice, warm, cozy place. Goodbye.